Hola clase, it is Senora Groove, and this is your e-learning lesson for Monday, January 20th. You're going to revisar los números, review the numbers. We've been doing a really good job reading numbers all year, but I think it's time for us to do a little bit of review, so here we go. So first, contar conmigo, 0 a la 20. So first, I'd like you to count 0 to 20 with me in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now, the ones that probably give students the most trouble are dos and doce. These get confused often. Tres and trece. Those are confused the most often. All right, so 0 a la 20. Muy bien. So remember, after learning to count 0 to 20 in Spanish, you just need to know the tens or las decenas in Spanish to be able to count on to 100. So let's review las decenas. Las decenas: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Muy bien. So if you want to say a number such as 73 in Spanish, you would say the tens digit in Spanish plus E for and plus the ones digit in Spanish. So like here, 73, 29, 29, 94, 94. So I think we're good with the decenas, so let's do las centenas, the hundreds. If you're just saying 100, it is cien. But if you want to say any number 101 to 199, instead of cien, we're going to say ciento. 200, 200, 300, 300, 400, 400, 500, 500, 600, 600, 700, 700, 800, 800, 900, 900, and then 1,000, 1000. If you want to say a number such as 781 in Spanish, you would say the hundreds digit in Spanish plus the tens digit in Spanish plus E for and then plus the ones digit in Spanish. So to say 781, we would say 781. To say 506, we would say 506. And to say 932, we would say 932. Do you remember something special about 100 that I said just a little bit ago? Well, if you're saying 100 in Spanish, it is cien. But remember, if you are saying 101 to 199, it is 101, 199. If you are saying 101 or 199, and it's going to be ciento all the way through between those two sets of numbers. So 145 would be 145 in Spanish. So let's do los miles, the thousands. 1000, 2000, 3000, 4000, 5000, 6000, 7000, 8000, 9000. So those are pretty easy. If you can count 1 to 9 in Spanish, you just use those same ones and add mil. To say 10,000, it'd be 10,000. 100,000 would be 100,000. And then we're going to go ahead and go all the way up to a million, which is millón. So if you want to say a number such as 4,282, you would say the thousands digit in Spanish plus the hundreds digit in Spanish plus the tens digit in Spanish plus the word E, which means and then plus the ones digit in Spanish. So to say 4,282, you would say 4,282. To say 1,013, you would say 1,013. And to say 9,999, you would say 9,999. Remember, when writing numbers in the thousands or higher, a decimal point for us is used, or for in Spanish, is used in place of the comma. So on the last slide, you might have noticed the numbers in parentheses all had decimal points where the commas were. That is because in Spanish, the decimal point goes where the comma goes. So in English, 2,349 using a comma, but in Spanish, 2,349 using a decimal point to represent the division between the thousands and the hundreds. Note, you do not say E and between the tens and one digit when reading a number that has a digit in the hundreds place or higher. So like in the examples, there were a couple. Here it's 208. We would just say 208. And here it's 3,902. We'd say 3,902. Now you're ready to show what you know and complete your assignment for today. Go back to the e-learning template for today and click on the link for today's assignment to work on that. If you feel like you need some extra practice, I have also linked an extra practice section. Those are all links to various Los Números Quizlet sets within our Quizlet module in Canvas. So if you feel like you need more help or you just have some extra time and want to work on reviewing some Spanish, go ahead and visit those links. They are not required. They're just there to help you if you need them. Buena suerte, mis estudiantes.